Alright, y'all, so I got another amazing YouTube video for y'all. I typed in ChatGPT, why is consuming so high in America and why do people still believe in the American dream? So, this is about to be a great video for you guys. I know that there's people out there that still believe in the American dream, but at the end of the day, I honestly start to see through this matrix so much to the point where you really have to learn how to create your own reality and not live through the construct that society has created for you. It's like your life was pre-written, you know? Go to school, get a good job, get good grades in school, graduate, and that's it. Not knowing that even if you graduate high school, you graduate college, a great job is not certain, number one. Number two, you see it all around you. People turn to drugs and they start doing stupid stuff and they throw away their life. They could have been a straight A student. They could have been honor roll and all of that, and they still throw away their life. Like, life is about what you're going to make it, and it's about being on your purpose, all right? So, why we consume so much in America and still believe in the American dream? Why is it that America, the richest country in the world, still has people living paycheck to paycheck? Why do we consume like there's no tomorrow, yet still feel empty inside? And why, after all the lies, the struggle, and the burnout, do people still believe in the so-called American dream? In this video, I'm going to break it down. Not just the surface level stuff, but the real reasons behind the consumption culture. The illusion of success and why the American dream might actually be a trap. Stick with me because what I'm about to say just might change the way you look at life forever. So this is part one. The culture of consumption. Let's start with the hard truth. America runs on consumption. We are trained to consume from the moment we can walk. Think about it. You grow up watching cartoons that are just glorified commercials. You go to school. What's one of the first things you learn to do? Buy stuff in the lunch line. You're constantly bombarded with ads on TV, on your phone, in your music, in your games. It's not by accident. It's a system. So I need y'all to really let that sink in. Like, the Matrix is meant to sell you something, even things that you don't need. Like, the basic necessities are obviously shelter, food, clothes, like things like that. Those are the basic necessities. But sometimes people just want to go over and beyond just cause, even if they can't really afford it. And it's a crazy cycle because America is the number one consumerism place, to be honest. America's economy is built on consumer spending, not savings, not ownership, just spending. Buy now, pay later. Upgrade, replace, repeat. We consume to cope. It's a cycle designed to keep you chasing pleasure but never finding peace. We consume to cope. We buy things we don't need to fill emotional gaps we don't want to confront. We go into debt to impress people we don't even like, just to feel enough in a society that tells us we're never enough. But the real question is, why? Part two, the psychology of the dream. Here's where it gets deep. Now, I just want y'all to really listen to this because, looking at how life is right now, I got to be a 6-figure earner. I got to make 7 figures just to even try to get a house. And I'm going to make it on YouTube. I keep telling y'all. I wrote it in my community post. I showed y'all how much I'm making right now. I keep it raw and real, bruh. I don't got to hide nothing. Because at the end of the day, some people be afraid to show their revenue because they're afraid of showing the truth. But until I'm a millionaire on this platform, I'm going to keep on showing y'all the real. It is what it is. It's a part of the journey. All right? Here's where it gets deep. The American dream was never just about success. It was about hope, a promise. Work hard, play by the rules, go to school, get a good job, and you'll be rewarded. But that dream was built decades ago for a different generation in a different world. Today, you can do everything right and still struggle. College debt, stagnant wages, sky-high rent, artificial prices for basic needs like healthcare and food. This is so true. You could do everything right, bro. You could literally do everything right. You could get a job. You could be the person that don't do no wrong or whatever, and then you could still struggle because nothing is certain in life. The system is designed for majority of the masses to fail. That's why they say there is a 1%. There's like 1% of people that actually get rich and wealthy. Very rich. I'm talking about billionaire status. Multi-millionaires. 500 million, 600 million, like stuff like that. You know? It's crazy. Alright, and yet, people still believe because the dream is emotional. It's wrapped up in an identity, in pride, in making it. Not just for yourself, but for your parents, your community, and your ego. It's survival mixed with shame. If you don't make it, you must be the problem. Not the system, not the corporations, not the way this whole thing is set up to keep people trapped. They don't teach you how to own assets. They teach you how to be a loyal employee, a loyal consumer, and a silent citizen. Yo, ChatGPT is hitting the nail on the head, bruh. My gosh. Part 3, the trap of appearances. Let's be real. Most people are living two lives. The one on social media and the one behind closed doors. They post the new car, the new shoes, the vacation, but behind the scenes, they're stressed, drowning in debt, anxious about bills. We've been programmed to value image over inner peace, to measure success by what we show instead of how we feel. This is why I'm creating more sources of income so that I can take care of my own personal debt. I ain't about to sugarcoat shit. Word. I take care of everything I gotta take care of in the household just off of the income that I make from my job. But one income is not enough. That's why I invest into assets, own real estate in the stock market, grinding on YouTube, at least trying to make the threshold. You know what I'm saying? But grinding out on YouTube because I want to be very rich and wealthy and be able to take care of everything that I have to take care of in life. You know? Now, let me read that sentence again. We've been programmed to value image over inner peace, to measure success by what we show instead of how we feel. And so we keep chasing. More stuff, more status, more distractions. Meanwhile, we ignore the quiet voice in us that's screaming for something real. Stillness, purpose, freedom. Stillness, purpose, freedom. But those things aren't sold in stores. They're not on Amazon. And they're definitely not in the dream they sold us. Part 4, breaking free. Here's what I learned from my own journey. From broke to building wealth. Not just financially, but mentally and spiritually. Freedom is an inside job. And it starts with unlearning everything you were taught. Stop chasing someone else's dream. Start asking, what do I really want? Not what society told you. Not what your parents expected. Not what Instagram praises. What you want for your soul, for your peace, for your purpose. Minimalism isn't just about having less. It's about being more. More grounded, more intentional, more awake. Because once you stop buying into the system, you start building your own. Invest your money. Invest in your mind. Build skills. Own assets. Create freedom. That's the real dream. And it's not sold in stores. It's found in stillness, in truth, and in walking a different path. If you made it this far, you're not like most people. You're not asleep. You're starting to see through the matrix. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro. And if you made it this far, I want to say thank you. All I ask is that you give the video a thumbs up. That's it. It's literally free. It's going to help the channel grow. Just like any social media platform, well, YouTube is not considered social media to me, but just like any platform, you have to engage. You have to leave the thumbs up, watch the videos through, so that YouTube sees that people likes videos like this, so that more people can watch it. Don't stop here. Join the movement. I'm building a community of people who are breaking free from the rat race, finding their purpose and creating true wealth, starting from the inside out. Hit that subscribe button, tap into the mindset, and remember, you don't need more stuff. You need more truth. The American dream is dead, but your dream doesn't have to be. Peace, love, and power. It's your boy Terrence Carter. TC Talk, TC Fitness, and let's build something real. Yes, sir.